Why fonts matter. Typography. Typography is the art of arranging letters, usually for a combination of aesthetic and functional goals. Aesthetic means pleasing. Typography includes thoughtful selections and use of fonts, correct use of emphasis or main part, adhering to rules such as when to use hyphens and which types of quotation marks. This is a serif. This shows an anatomy of a typeface. It has descender, ascender, the space between it, letter spacing, leading, which is between words and another line, a baseline, the X height, and for caps. What is a typographer? A typographer is a person who designs the form and arrangement of type to make the written word more legible and aesthetically pleasing. In other words, they make fonts. This is an example of the open dyslexic typeface. What's it saying? For a sans serif, one that doesn't have that extended part, it's like neutral. Serif would be more of a timeless. Script is like a handwriting when you write a letter to somebody. Italic sans serif means let's go. Italic serif would be more like if somebody were to quote something at the end of it. Elegant is the script font, and you use that for maybe possibly a wedding. You have confirmed slab serif, which is thick. Black extra bold would be for like new and improved or for signage. Condensed sans serif, authority. Modern serif is more like for glam and fashion. Retro, anything that's old, is geometric. Rounded, user-friendly, and monospace would be a source code or digital for electronics. Font types. There's a serif font, which has the extra. Sans serif, slab serif, which is thicker. You got the written ones, more like the ornaments, like script, cursive, handwriting, inline, like a sports font. And then you have different weights. Thin, light, regular, medium, bold. You got font widths as well. Condensed, really thin, regular, and then the expanded, which stretch the word out. Most people see regular. Calligraphy. Calligraphy is the decorative handwriting or handwriting lettering. It is the art of producing decorative handwriting or lettering with a pen or a brush. It's like when you dip ink in a well and then you write. There's actually an art to it. It's fantastic. I can't really do it, but it's still fantastic. What is a calligrapher? A calligrapher is a person skilled in the art of calligraphy. Makes sense. Here's some really cool examples. Each section or country is in all caps and they have different colors representing it. And this you have to break up, like in Brazil. Look at Brazil. See, it says Brazil because it's the shape of it. Australia, the same way. Not all of us are lucky enough to have a big enough space like United States. Most of the time, I would say Don't break up your letters like AUSTR, but since this is a decorative artistic, you can break it up and then add the bottom. Next slide. Oh, Basset Hound. It's got the long hair in the shape of it. Very colorful. Another example over here, the way text is used in it in typography. Panda. Get it? P-A-N-D-A. Panda, panda, panda. And then you got it like a dog. I guess it's kind of like a weenie dog maybe. And yes, you can add, for definition, you can add the extra nose and the eye and the tail. It still reads, the gist of it still reads dog. Paint, done excellently. I love this one. The way the yellow streaks right there. So let's say you wanted to do your favorite color and your name starts with P, like mine, Patrick. You could do P-A-T-R-I-C-K, and then you could have this. And already the person who would read this, or the viewer, would see that my name is Patrick, and obviously I like to paint, or at least like, the color blue. Logos, fantastic. I like logos too. Disney, one of the most famous. Visa, Google, the bright colors of Google. Ray-Ban sunglasses. CNN, it has an open right here, which is fun. eBay, and of course Amazon. Also, when you have logos, a lot of times they trademark or they brand their own color. So this is IBM blue. You would have to purchase, to use this color IBM, you would actually have to ask IBM for permission to use it. And I'm sure Disney would be the same way. Amazon, of course. And sometimes if you notice on the Amazon, they just have an A underneath it. So you can have different logos as well. All right. Here's another good one. Has different ideas about it. So like you did a word text that you can type in different elements of your artwork, or different words that describe, like the elephant would be enormous but gentle. There's an Asian, Indian, African, and of course the baby right next to it, and then it shapes it for you. I'm not for sure. We can look that up later, but there is a app that you can do. Next one, same thing again. Yoda, of course, Star Wars, right? And these are just phrases. And it's got the shape of Darth Vader, and it says, "You don't know the power of the dark side." And of course, Yoda, "Do or do not. There is no try." Okay, that was terrible, but you get the gist of it. And of course, look at this. Anime characters. It's fantastic, the coloring of it. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And practice your own typography. Like, write your name on a page 4 or 5 different ways and see which one you like the best. Add color, don't add color. Make it a serif font, a sans serif. Make up your own font. Just have a good time. Check you later.